Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well and welcome back to Tereak Talks, where we have brought back an Arsenal watch-along. Guys, it has been a while since we have done this, but those of you who did watch the Premier League preview show yesterday would be made aware that I was going to be doing a watch-along for this game. And guys, I've lived up to the promise and it is back. The last time we did an Arsenal watch-along, it was for the Crystal Palace game, which was on a Monday night. Arsenal were wearing this kit away from home, and we are also in London again tonight, away from home in a difficult stadium, a difficult place to go. Let me know if everything's okay, if the audio is all good. I'm just sharing the stream out as well. I'm doing everything lastminute.com. Because it's been one of them busy Saturdays so far for myself, but I hope you're all good people. Love for everyone that's tuning in right now. Really do appreciate it. Just trying to get the link out, and I don't know why it's not quite sending, but yeah, that'll do. Everything's moving a bit slow today. Is it my computer? Is everything okay? Should be fine. Yeah, it's moving a bit mad. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling, people, how your day has been. It's been a crazy day of football. The game is about to kick off as well. We're not too far away from kickoff. I should really bring you the lineups, but before I do so, let me just big up everyone that's here watching. Now, big up to yourself, Shay. Love to see you in here. I'm just going to be doing this watch along by myself here. I've got my nephew around and that, so it's going to be hard, like managing everything around. You might see him pop into the stream and that, but big up to yourself, Shay. Big up Josh, and he's gassed. I know you're buzzing after that win. Hey, I predicted a Chelsea win, so I need to hold my hands up and give you guys credit with all the injuries that you've got, Josh, and to put in that performance and beat them by 4-1. Credit and hats off to those Magpies there. The lads are back. Chelsea can't handle us. They can't indeed. And there is a Chelsea fan in here, Hanno, in the building. Big up to yourself, Hanno. I know you're going to be feeling gutted. It's a familiar feeling that you've got right now with Chelsea losing. You thought you came back, you were here, you were back ready to go on a winning run after you beat Spurs and then grab that draw against Manchester City. But no, Chelsea back to what they were last season, getting battered. Reece James, red cards. We all know about this Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece James debate, and Trent is winning it today. This is one of the days for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Guys, if you do see bags under my eyes, I am knackered. I've been up early and that's why I'm on the Monster. Sugar-free, of course. To keep my energy up, keep me perked up and ready, feeling for you, for the game, and to be able to chat to you and everything is sound. Love that, Josh. Thank you for letting me know. Hannah says we were shocking, didn't travel like any up north. International break. Poch wasn't proactive, but shout out to Newcastle, absolutely deserved it. Yep. Before we get into the games and everything like that, and the usual watch along chat, big up to yourself, Pax, in the building too. I will bring you the lineups as I've got them on screen here. We'll start off with the home side as the players are ready and are coming out onto the pitch right now. Mark Flecken in goal there. David Raya replacement with, it's looking like a Frank Onyeka, Ethan Pinnock, Christopher Ajer, Ben Mee, Simon Godos in that back line. It'll be interesting to see if Onyeka is going to be playing at right wing back. That's an unfamiliar position for the Nigerian international. Someone who's predominantly plays in that midfield, in a defensive midfield spot. So he's got that defensive know-how and understanding, but he's out and not in a comfortable position there. But as you can see with the SofaScore ratings, someone who is probably their player of the season and one of the best centre-backs in the league, underrated in Ethan Pinnock, Jamaican international. My brother, Jamaica again. Moss, I don't know if you're in here and that. He might be streaming himself, but yeah, one of our Canadian subscribers. Very mixed up backline that is. Simon Godos playing out of position in that wing back role. I think this is Arsenal's wingers are going to cause them problems when we get into the Arsenal team. But we've got Christian Norgard, Yarmouk, Vitaly Yanal, and Yohan Wissa and Brian Mbeumo. So there is some consistency in what we used to seeing with Brentford, with the front line, but that is a depleted Brentford team. I'm not even going to lie. Arsenal should be, and the key word should be cake. When I say cakewalk, as much as a cakewalk is in the Premier League, it could be a 2-0 comfortable win or 1-0 win. But Brentford are a decent team. They've got a very good manager, very well-run club. What I've said a lot of the time, the best run club pound for pound in the Premier League, I believe. Up there with the likes of Brighton. Of course, and you probably say Arsenal are there now. Yeah, definitely, because we are competing for a title for a second year in a row. Hopefully, we can win it this time. But yeah, very depleted team, lots of injuries, missing key players. No Aaron Hickey, no Rico Henry, of course, no Matthias Jensen in that midfield, no Josh Da Silva, but he rarely plays because he's always out injured. But with Arsenal, let's get into it now. We've got Aaron Ramsdale in goal, coming in for the ineligible David Raya because it's against his parent club. He is on loan. It's going to be a permanent. It's one of them loans just to get past FFP in a way, because Arsenal needed to find a way to do it and get an agreement with Brentford, and thankfully they did so. So Aaron Ramsdale in goal with Takehiro Tomiyasu in at right back. Ben White's not fit enough to start, but he's on the bench. But Takehiro Tomiyasu keeps his place at right back, which he played against Burnley with William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Alexander Zinchenko making up the rest of that back line. Of course, you know what we're going to be seeing there. Zinchenko slotting into that midfield role with Declan Rice, who is playing as a lone 6 today. He's been playing with Jorginho of late, but he's taking up that central role as Leandro Trossard enters that 8 role to the left of him. Martin Odegaard, our skipper, is back from concussion in at that right centre midfield spot with the front 3 of Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and Gabriel Martinelli. The 3 Gabriels in the team all coming back after the international break. But the game is about to start. We'll talk more about how this is going to be set up. I wish I started it earlier. I had my dinner, had to sort everything out. But we are about to kick off, people. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We are back with a stream. We'll be doing these watch-alongs more regularly. I'll bring you another one tomorrow. And the game has kicked off. Arsenal kicking from right to left on my screen in this first half. Arsenal did beat Brentford 1-0, of course, in the Carabao Cup, but we are out of that because we did lose to West Ham in the next round. But yeah, come on, the Arsenal. We love you, Arsenal. Wait, do. Hey, you missed that, people. You missed all the chance. I've got no sound today. Because I've got my nephew, and he might be coming in and out of the stream. You'll probably see him plenty of times, and he'll probably be distracting me. But love to you all, people. Ramsdale, big game for him. Aaron Ramsdale. That all the eyes and the attention will be on him today, given the fact that David Raya's come in, taking his spot. There's been a lot of talk around it from Arsenal fans. Nick Ramsdale, his father, speaking about how he's lost his smile, and there was a big overreaction, in my opinion, about that. There is David Raya, sat with the Arsenal crew in his nice jacket. Is it a Gucci jacket? I think it is. But yeah, Aaron Ramsdale coming in for him today. And yeah, main thing is, I've spoke about this on socials, and that the big reason why Arteta's playing him it's not really to do with Aaron Ramsdale's technical goalkeeping abilities. It's more to do with the tactical side, what he can do, what he feels comfortable with. And David Raya is taking more risks than what Arteta wants to do. Brentford here, trying to get an early ball in the box while headed away by Gabriel Magalhaes. Christian Norgard, he's passing in, he gets cut out by Bukayo Saka, but he picks up the loose ball. Ramsdale to Newcastle, would love to see it. Hey, I think it'd be an improvement on Nick Pope for you, Josh, and you guys love to sign your English players as well. I think you are building a good core and a good culture at Newcastle. Now Ramsdale would fit it if you were willing to pay the money, and I think he'd be an upgrade on Nick Pope, given the fact that Eddie Howe and the way that you guys are playing now is requiring a bit more from your goalkeeper to be playing with the ball at his feet, playing higher up. And I feel like Nick Pope, although he's a very good shot stopper himself, he's just out of his comfort zone when dealing with those situations. And that's why he lost his place in the England team and hasn't been in the last 2. I know one of them was due to injury, but I think the big reason is Gareth Southgate wants his goalkeepers to be comfortable playing the ball at the back. Remember that Germany game? He was poor in that. And no, Pope's clear of Ramsdale. That's absolutely not the case. It's not at all. I know, but 54 subs away from 800. Listen to Pax right here. If you haven't liked the video and subscribed, this is the time to do so. Love watching when Newcastle would rather give a corner back than pass the Popey. It's true, and this is what I'm talking about, Hanno. Those of you who think differently, if you watch Newcastle fans will probably recognise it a little bit better because they obviously watch their team a lot more in more depth. But I see as well when I'm looking at Newcastle is they're not as comfortable as playing out of the back with Nick Pope in goal. Arsenal get a cross in here.
They're wearing the same kit.
I know, that's why I'm wearing this kit. Yeah. Martinelli tries to flick one on, but yeah. Modern keepers is the reality nowadays, Hanno. If it's right or wrong, exactly. High lines, which means there's more space for the goalkeepers to cover. Teams press very high, organised presses as well. So you kind of need your keeper to be that extra man, that spare man with possession of the ball. Like if you watch that Liverpool Man City game earlier, Liverpool would do with Alisson a lot. He was looking very shaky, of course. But Ederson, he was the prime example of that. He kind of, when in possession for Man City, he plays as a right centre-back in possession. That's how high up he is, and that's how much they use him. Of course, here we go. Brentford pressing up high here as Arsenal playing out the back. And there's the spare man, Aaron Ramsdale for Arsenal. Let's see if he's going to be taking a bit more risks with his passing. Doesn't opt to go long aimlessly. It's gone long towards Jesus there. But Ethan Pennant does well. And Brentford regain the ball. See that? I've got nothing wrong with Aaron Ramsdale. Oh, Aaron Ramsdale doing that there. Quite fortunate there, Ben Me. Jesus wasn't able to get it under control in the opening 4 minutes. It's been a bit bitty from both teams in this game so far.
Wait. You got a new logo?
Where?
Or have you not?
No, I haven't. I haven't got a new logo yet.
You should have got a logo that looked like that.
Nah, that's StreamYard logo. But yeah, let's have a look in the chat. But to be fair, with injuries at the moment, Popey could probably start up top. That's why it's a big credit for what you guys have done today, Newcastle. That's a big victory. I know Hanno's probably come in and was like, I'm not here to talk about the Newcastle-Chelsea game. But nah, you got to give credit where credit's due. Yeah, come on, the Arsenal. I want to see us get the ball down, start playing, string some passes together. The first weekend after the international break is never the most fluid in terms of the football that's played by both sides, really. I think you kind of saw that with the Liverpool-Man City game earlier on today as well. Both teams had their bits where they were not as sharp in the final third in their passing. There wasn't that sort of crispness. There were certain key players that were excellent, like Bernardo Silva was. Trent was very good in possession as well. Doku was the threat, and he got past him quite a few times, but really couldn't do anything with his end product. I thought Virgil van Dijk was good defensively as well. But overall, teams weren't quite as sharp and cohesive, and there's Jesus caught offside there. And it's a surprise for me to see Gabriel Jesus starting, given the fact that he played early in the hours on Wednesday and Wednesday morning in Brazil, well, UK time, but in Brazil. And that one training session, he played the full 90 for that game as well. But Arsenal fans, we all know how important he is for us if we're going to be getting to that level, reaching those title credentials. We need the likes of Gabriel Jesus fit all season, to be honest. We can't really afford him to be missing too many more games with injury now or going out for a long sustained period, especially in this month where it's going to be hectic. December, Jesus returns. Something poetic about that. But yeah, Arsenal regain possession here. Odegaard to Jesus, but he can't get the ball under control. And this has been a theme of the opening 7 minutes so far. Jesus hasn't been sharp in these opening minutes. Can't get the ball quite under control. And he's brilliant best. Something I've noticed, and Buemo does really well. So it's Simon Ghoddos who is playing at that right wing back role. He's playing at that right wing back. Of Gabriel defensively does excellent there. And who is playing at left wing back for them? I think that'll be interesting. Vitaly Janelt. That's the one who's moved out to left wing back. Interesting decision right there. if I was the manager of a team, I would have a decent shot stopper that can help a modern keeper in that department, as well as a modern keeper, so that they can both improve. Who wants to be a number 2? Yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying with that one. So yeah, you'd have like a proper, it's just does his goalkeeping duties, good at claiming crosses, good at shot stopping. Obviously not awful with his feet, because you can't have that really. Yeah, you probably have that as like a third choice goalkeeper, but obviously third choice goalkeepers don't get a lot of minutes in today's game, do they? They're more of just a squad filler, just to make sure you tick the box for the English rota, a bit like Scott Carson, and he's for Man City, or sometimes it can be a young goalkeeper from the academy. Like your goalkeeper, your third choice, is it Tom Heaton? Pax, I think he's decent. Like, he looked very good in pre-season. Yeah, granted it was pre-season against us, but I thought he was brilliant in that game, and maybe could have challenged Onana, but we've not really seen him on the bench at all. And that's maybe more squad filling type roles, hitting the English quota whilst getting a coach essentially. Saka, corner, does well to win a corner there. Vitaliano tried to shepherd it out, but he had no control of it and ended up giving a corner away. And guys, Arsenal fans, you know how dangerous Arsenal are from set pieces these days. Poch wasn't on the touchline, so he couldn't be proactive. I'm sure he still had his decisions. He still had a hand in the decisions. They have communication now, like AirPods and that. But yeah, he wasn't as proactive out on the sideline and getting his messaging across. But that's not good enough, really. Getting over the result. Corner about to be swung in from Bukayo Saka here. Let's have a look at this, guys. Finally, Odegaard goes short. Taking their time. Saka, go on, Saka. Whips one in near post. Flecken punches it away. Only back out to Saka though. He cuts it back for Trossard. Well over the bar. Poor strike in the end. Should be doing much better.
Did it hit someone's face?
Probably did in the crowd, yeah. It was an awful strike. He was leaning back, couldn't get his foot over the ball. Now, for someone with Trossard's quality, guys, from what we've seen from Leandro Trossard this season, should be doing much better with that. And of course, guys, if Arsenal do win the game, we go top of the league thanks to that draw in the game earlier on. It's all right, don't worry. Pochettino talking about the inexperience there. Even if we talk, we are a young team. We need to learn this type of game to be very angry, because it's about showing more personality and character. Big up to yourself, my brother. Really love to see you in here, man. And yes, I am doing a watch along, my bro. Bit of taking inspiration off of you, of course. But now, big up my bro in here. And yeah, man, I haven't done an Arsenal watch along since the Crystal Palace game. Arsenal won that by 1-0. I'll take the same thing here tonight. I'll take it. Arsenal haven't been at their free-flowing best going forward, but defensively this season, the best defensive outfit in the league. And let's hope that we can continue that here tonight. And there's Aaron Ramsdale kicking it out for a throw-in. Again, just showing that where Mikel Arteta and where I know David Rice kicked him out of play and had mistakes that have led to goals like against Lons there. But that's poor. But, yeah.
Not talk when you look at that.
No, of course I've got to talk. I'm doing a watch along.
What's that?
I'm watching the game with people in the chat, or if they're not watching it, they're listening to me. Martinelli, nice flick there.
Nice.
Get your work rate back. I know I need to get my N'Golo Kante back, bro. It's true. This was the worst game of our season so far, says Poch. 4-1 away after Gabriel Jesus trying to put trying to put Ethan Pinnock under pressure. Gardos down the line, and Buemo's made a run on this right-hand channel there. And he can't get past Gabriel. He was asking for a corner. It didn't look like it was a corner for me. It definitely didn't look like a corner. I don't know what they're really chatting about there. Of course. Most people doing their own watch along like myself. Yeah, probably. Probably so. Probably so. Moss was probably doing a 3 o'clock watch along as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he probably is. No one that can land him.
Whoa! Ramsdale! Off the line! Oh my word! Aaron Ramsdale nearly had an absolute howler there. He got away. Declan Rice, by the way. Excellent. To get that. Look at Arteta. He's not impressed at all. That is poor from Ramsdale. Wissa. Oh my word. He's so fortunate. Declan Rice and Gabriel, to be fair to him, putting the pressure on there. Well read from Declan Rice and good pressure from Gabriel. Brentford should have scored. He can't concentrate. He lost concentration there. And this is what, Pax, you've probably been seeing plenty of my tweets. Everyone chatting about, oh, why is Ramsdale been dropped? Oh, what is this? It's unfair. I'm sorry. That's poor. We are very fortunate there. And yeah, David Raya's gotten away with a few of these. But that, he's not good enough. We're lucky to still be at 0-0. Big up to my bro Ends in the building right here. Love to see you here, man. But Declan Rice, mate, it's just saved us there. Declan Rice did excellent. But that will give Brentford a bit more encouragement. The fans will get a bit more riled up. They'll think, you know what, we can get at Ramsdale here. He'll lose a bit of confidence that he's probably already lacking anyway. But, yeah, not good enough, really. Come on, Ramsdale. That's a good pass, though. I like that. Into Trossard, down the centre. Arsenal work it down the right now. Come on, Tommy Assey.
Come on.
Coming inside. It's got Odegaard there. Let's see. I want to see you take the control of this game here, Martin Odegaard. You're probably going to have to play a little bit deeper with Trossard in that 8 role. Saka does well, gets it out to Zinchenko. To Martinelli, 1v1 with Sam and Godos. Martinelli tries to swing one in the box, hits the face of Frank Onyeka, goes out for a corner. Martinelli, good form for Brazil during the international break, scored his first international goal and probably was the best player on the pitch against Argentina in a poor Brazilian outfit, to be honest. But yeah, he was all good. Love to see you in here as well, my bro Brush. Matt G in the building. Love to see you here as well, my bro. Ramsdale, exactly. I just want to relax in 90 minutes. I feel calm if we go 4-0 up after 30 minutes. Hey, we're going to have to do something crazy in the next 15. I know. He's doing the eyes, Matt G, for your comment there. Ramsdale looking a bit sus there. Trossard. Some people call him Ramsdale the Birdman. He's having a word with who? Is he having a word with Odegaard about time wasting, taking our time on these corners? Yeah, we have taken a bit too long with our, was it first 2 corners of the game? I know there was a big talk about that from the Everton game. Arsenal do like to take their time on their set pieces. Trossard, that's an awful corner, mate. That's shocking. Couldn't even get anywhere near. Oh, and it's a free kick given away. That's poor. That is poor from Arsenal there. Odegaard. But he starts off with the corner. Shocking from Trossard.
EA Sports be like, pay £59 to play again.
What are you talking about?
EA Sports games be like,
yeah.
Pay £59 to try again to score a goal.
Say, that's what it is. Pay to play, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's the EA Sports sponsorship going out the window, and they're just talking about Ramsdale here. Where he goes wrong, he hesitates. That little bit of hesitancy is what got him in trouble. This is why you can't hesitate, man. You got to be confident in your actions. Relax. That shows more nervousness to me. You know what? Remember when what's his name? Gary Neville was speaking about David Raya. The noise. when he was speaking about David Raya, and he was talking about the nervousness that he was showing. That's real nervousness. I don't think he looked probably too relaxed in that game against City, David Raya, but Ramsdale's looking nervous there. Oh, giving away again. Arsenal, not in their groove at all. Neither team really is. This is what happens when you have two keepers eating each other. You put them both under pressure. G Neville, that's a competition for. So he just wants settled goalkeeper. Can stop that? It's because it's making a lot of noise. They'll be able to hear it. It won't be great. It won't be great for them to listen. If I got earphones, it won't be a good hear. It won't be good to listen to. Saka wins it for Arsenal into Trossard. Now Odegaard, Arsenal can try it. Should create something here. Brentford get a lot of numbers back. Jesus tries to pick out Saka, but it's well defended by Ben Me. Need a clear 1 and 2. Yeah, bit. You guys.
Stupid last name, me.
You guys have a clear 1 and 2, and it doesn't really help there. You know, it's. I don't think you need a clear 1 and 2 nowadays because Stefan Ortega plays a few games for City, and he's challenged. And Pep Guardiola and Edison have both said that he's the reason why they've stepped up and he's improved the levels of his game.
And that's the reason why I
Drew, stop it.
Have I made it funny?
I don't know. But here's Saka out now on the right. To Tomiyasu. Odegaard is the key to breaking down this defense. Yes, of course. He's gonna have to have a big game here today. Saliba into Jesus. Jesus goes down. Referee says no, nothing there. But these are the players in our wide men. Martinelli, they don't really allow a lot of space in the middle. So it's going to be difficult for even the best of creators to do something against this Brentford side centrally. Matt G, because Thomas Frank on a Monday Night Football spoke about his 5-3-2 formation, how he likes to really make the centre as compact as possible, work them out wide, and then they will like to deal with the crosses. Brentford do. So when we get out in these wide spaces, we need to overload those wide positions as we've got here. We've got, 3 out here, trying to spread them out a little bit, trying to play incisively. Odegaard, we need to get fast switches out to each side as quickly as possible. We're working it a bit more slowly now, a bit more methodically. But in these areas, we need to be quite intricate with our passing. And to be honest, I would rather us, if we're going to be intricate, I'd rather us work it to Zinchenko, which is here. He's got that sort of passing. He's playing it into Martinelli. He's in the box. Poor touch. And Onyeka gets there. And Jesus tries to nick it off him, but it goes out for a goal kick. Again, that final touch, that final bit of quality is lacking, whether it's from Jesus, whether it's from Martinelli. The touches are loose so far in this game. And we kind of saw that with the Liverpool and Man City game earlier. There was a bit of loose touches in the box, not quite getting it under control. And to be honest, I thought all of the South Americans that went out into international duty in that game earlier on weren't at their best at all. Julian Alvarez, Alisson wasn't great. Nunez he's looking like causing problems, but wasn't able to try and get his final shot or pass right. The same goes with, the best South American was Edison, who coincidentally, he didn't even go on to the international break, did he? So, yeah, it's this short turnaround with the games happening late in the early hours on Wednesday, but Arsenal got the ball back here. Trossard loses that battle against Christian Norgard. And he does really well there, Christian Norgard. One of Brentford's key men, the skipper. Is he the captain? I know he's one of their leaders. Let's have a look into this here. Look, Pat Paxton saying Brentford won 59% of total duels. They're winning the duel so far. Arteta won't be happy with that. And they've won another duel there, and Norgard has a shot over the bar. Again, he's the skipper, and that's going to get the Brentford faithful up off their feet, get them warm in this cold winter, autumn. Is it winter now? Yeah, I guess it's winter. Winter evening. So yeah, not great from Arsenal. We're losing out on the duels. We're not quite showing that bit of coolness, calmness, composure in the final third, having that good bit of quality there. 3 attempts for Brentford, 2 for Arsenal. That's a good ball from Ramsdale into Martinelli now. Now we need to try and progress this up quickly. Rice out to Odegaard. Now he's out to Saka here. Inside to Odegaard. We need to be quick with our interchanges here. Odegaard with a nice switch out to Jesus. He's worked it out to this left-hand side. Jesus tries to clip one. It's a poor ball and it's headed away by Ajer. But Arsenal try to get the second ball back into that danger area. And we've got it back under control here. Saliba into Rice. Good play. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get into this a little bit better. Show some quality in the final third, man. Matt G, that Chelsea result is only funny if we beat Brentford. Exactly. It's only funny. We can only laugh at other teams when we get our business done. And let's hope that we can do in this game. Brentford, this is a depleted Brentford side. They've not got their best, a lot of their key men available here for this one. We got to be really causing them problems out in these wide areas. With Vitalia now out of position in at left wing back, with Saman Ghoddos playing at that right wing back side. Of course, we need to cause them problems there. That's probably where the weak spots are. Odegaard out to Zinchenko. Touch. He looks across. Gets one into Trossard. He heads it over the bar. But that's a bit better from Arsenal. That cross is just a bit behind Leandro Trossard there. But that's a bit better. Putting some bit of quality into that final third. Maybe Trossard makes that run slightly a bit too far ahead. But for me, I think that the cross is a little bit behind him. It's hard for him to generate much power and accuracy with that header there for Leandro Trossard. But a bit better from Arsenal, getting into those areas, spreading the ball out quickly, and then trying to cause some problems into these half spaces. That's where the chances are going to be created. Brentford compact that centre of the pitch. It's hard to beat them in that area there. Winter is 4 months nowadays in this country. It feels like it's half the year is winter. But I hear you. Come on, you Gunners. That's better, says Matchy. Totally agree with you. Come on. Ethan Pinnock having to kick it out for a throw-in. Arsenal putting on some pressure here. Zinchenko and Rice, key for us progressing the ball out wide through the spaces, through the gaps. There won't be many left by Brentford. Thomas Frank, one of the best coaches in the league as well, in terms of how he organises the team. Is that a flat ball or something? Is it going through the headphones?
I don't hear it going through that.
Nah. Well, pass me the computer if you need to. Big up Moses in the building as well. Love to see you in here. Hope you're keeping well. Who do you support, Moses? Are you an Arsenal fan? Pass me your computer. I'll pop it through your headphones for you. Oh, okay. As long as it's quiet, that's fine. Yeah. Put high press there from Brentford. Rice does excellently well to find that ball, but Trossard can't get it under control. Onyeka does well, but so does Trossard. Good battling. Leandro, good battling. Ethan Pinnock and Jesus have a little battle there. Free kick, handball, I think he's giving it for Tim Robinson. Jesus ain't happy, counting it to the ref. How many times are going to get away with this? I don't know, man. He needs to get that ball under control. Once the ball's under control, then if you go down or you make it clear to the referee that you're being fouled, then they're more likely to give it to you. When the ball's out of your control, then it's unlikely that's going to happen. Drew, pop that in because it's a bit too loud. Pass me your laptop. I'll put it through the headphones for you. I can put the settings on for you so it comes through the headphones. Go on, Martinelli. He's pressing down this right side. Down the left now. Can't get it under control again. Again, man. It's a theme of today so far in the first 27 minutes. Mate, again, it's not great. Poor ball. That's a good ball from Tomiyasu into Saka. Now Arsenal trying to spring on a counter-attack. Brentford get players back quickly again. Here's Odegaard into Zinchenko. Out to Martinelli. Come on, 1v1. It's not anymore. They're very organised and well-structured, Brentford. But here's Rice. We just need to break this down here into Odegaard. Jesus out on his right wing spot. Into Odegaard. Need a bit of quality now, a bit of moment and magic from our top players, our highest earners. Odegaard tries to pick out Tomiyasu. It's tight in that area. Brentford get it away, but Arsenal regain the ball. It's a throw-in. Matt G says Rice, best player on the pitch, definitely has been so far. He's the reason why we're not even 1-0 down. But yeah, he's been brilliant yet again for Arsenal. Him and Saliba quite often have been our best players on the pitch so far this season. Haven't quite got the front line flowing. We've seen them in moments in certain games. In the Champions League, in our home games, they've looked brilliant. And we haven't quite got them to kind of have that cohesion yet. But our defensive players, especially within our spine, have been excellent. But here's Martinelli out on his left now. Come on, Gabby. Into Zinchenko. Out back to Martinelli now. Into Zinchenko again. Trossard vacating that sort of left half space area. Rice is coming in there now. Arsenal got a lot of players forward here, but Brentford have just as many back. But here's Jesus. Turn in the box. Well blocked by Ethan Pinnock. Top centre-back. Good centre-forward play as well. But Ethan Pinnock's a strong defender. I remember watching the Man United-Brentford game. He was by far the best player on the pitch for even both sides until Scott McTominay came on. But Arsenal get a corner here. Takehiro Tomiyasu's cross deflected off Yanao. We need to be... Again, we're going to be looking at set pieces FC here to kind of break down Brentford. We did well to get the ball into the box. We need to try and get our forward players to get more touches in the box. Try and get their shots off on goal. It's more encouraging when you're seeing Jesus doing that because once again, in those situations, goes through legs. It's hard for the keeper to make a save. But ask Brentford questions defensively. Let's make them sort of blocks. We can get set pieces, try and score off them. Saka now. He's got Odegaard short. He looks like he might go for the in-swinger here. He does, near post. Gabriel! Ooh, side netting. Side netting, it goes out for a goal kick. It kind of looked like for a half a second that it might have sneaked in at the near post. Gabriel gets in front of Ethan. Nah, hits his back. Hits his back. And Moss will still say Odegaard is amazing. He probably will. Odegaard has not been his brilliant self at all this season before the injury as well. But I think every Arsenal fan would say that. I think apart from Moss, of course. Yeah, here's that high press from Brentford again. Rice back to Ramsdale. Okay, that's better. That's better. Saliba. Oh, he loses it there. He was in the right back position then. Cross in. Hits off Saliba. Goes out for a corner for Brentford. Sloppy from Arsenal. Sloppy from Saliba there. Now, Brentford, they'll be looking to try and cause something from a set piece. It's a cheap set piece to give away. And if Brentford score from here, I mean, Arsenal will be looking at ourselves there and saying, it's a stupid set piece to give away. Brentford haven't really had to work hard for that. Odegaard just needs Jonathan David. Then we've got the Moss 11. Then we've got his literal children as well. Referee's having a look to see if that ball is on the quadrant, I guess. No, what's he doing? Oh, he's saying that Brian Mbeumo has to stay on the pitch. He can't be standing off the pitch. What's happening here? They're really crowding that penalty area, trying to get in and around Aaron Ramsdale. And do you know what? I don't blame them for trying to do that. Shall I tell you why? Because we saw what happened against West Ham when Aaron Ramsdale was in goal and they just put the ball on top of him. Ben White flicked it on and then it was a goal. Couldn't do anything about it. Godos does the same thing. Ramsdale does well to get a punch on that there. And Jesus gets it out to Saka, who just goes and gets it gone. He's like, I'm clearing that. Let's get our bodies out. Let's get them, squeeze them up the pitch now. a little bit more. Martinelli pressing. Seems to be kind of like a one-man press there. Flecken goes long. Good header from Zinchenko. Zinchenko, for all of the talk about him defensively, aerially, he's got a leap on him, and he wins a fair amount of his aerial duels, to be fair to him. It's just 1v1 defending when he's up against like tricky wingers out wide. That's where he doesn't look at his best, but he gives us a lot more in regards to that. It's a bit like Trent. He's not the same as Trent, but offers you a lot more going forward in possession than your conventional fullbacks do, which is the similarities between him and Trent there. And Trent, again, excellent. Even though we got beat by Doku plenty of times, I thought it was brilliant. And that's why Trent's in there. That is probably the game that epitomises Trent the most for me. And he's world-class with the ball at his feet. And I think Zinchenko is probably the most press-resistant player, one of the best press-resistant players in the Premier League. And Arsenal, Brentford do well to prevent the corner there. I think that is it. Vitaliano, workhorse, dog. Vitaliano works extremely hard. Oh, is it burning now? Oh, you're only feeling tired, guy. That's why I'm drinking that Monster. Oh, is that a foul throw? What is this? For goodness sakes, Arsenal. This sloppiness needs to... We need to cut this out. Paxton, 5 shots, 0 on target for Arsenal. I'm feeling it, man. It feels like one of them days. We're gonna need a little bit of luck. Having a lot of possession, not really getting shots off on goal. We need to test Mark Flecken. Take our chances when we get there. Again, foul by Saliba. Our problem this season has been chance creation, though, guys. We're not getting into the final third, creating them. This type of game, different. Brentford don't allow many chances up against them anyway, especially at their ground. So I don't expect us to be creating many, but what we do create, we certainly need to take. Gabriel Jesus will get pelted if the game stays like this if he stays like this for the full game. Yeah, he's not been good today. He hasn't been so far. Yeah, he hasn't been. He's not like how he was against Sevilla, Rice. Don't think he kind of meant that, but it worked his way out to Ramsdale. Sidewinder, goes long too. There, the man that we were just speaking about, Jesus, tries to bring it down. He's fighting for it. He's doing well under pressure with 2 men. And he gives a free kick. Frustrating. Sorry, Drew. Drew's looking at me like, what are you doing? It wasn't a bad ball from Ramsdale there. Come on, Arsenal. What? Stop showing me Raya and Ramsdale.
Come on.
Stop showing me this. I'm sick and tired of seeing it now.
What is the sloppiness of it?
Everyone's been sloppy, Drew, with the possession. Yeah, nah, not lazy. We haven't been lazy. We've just not been, our fluid best. When we're like making passes like quick and sharp. Yeah. He doesn't even really have a clue what I'm talking about. Oh, what is Ramsdale doing there?
Ramsdale!
What am I watching?
Yeah, what am I watching?
Crossing cleared by Tomiyasu. Saka gets it. Arsenal, come on, counter attack.
Come on.
Odegaard. We've got players here. Odegaard. So what is that, man? Poor touch.
Poor
Actually, I need to look at this again. Was that a poor touch or was it a poor pass from Odegaard? I feel like it was a poor pass. But come on, Arsenal. We had the overload there. You don't get many opportunities to do that against Brentford. And you have to get a shot off at least. I felt like it was a poor pass from Odegaard, to be honest, into Saka. It was a bit behind him. Am I right? Am I wrong? Are some people looking at it? I know. I know someone else will be looking at it differently, but I thought it was poor from Odegaard. Coach T explaining advanced tactics with True a few years from now. I'm going to get him a tactics board. I'm going to get you a tactics board, True. I'll be explaining all the different types of formations. I'll be talking to you about in transition, how to be a good defensive team out of possession. Drew's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Go on. Cross. Zinchenko. Good ball. Flick to Jesus. Brings it down over the bar. From Jesus. Better. That was a good cross from Alexander Zinchenko there, though. He's putting a few good crosses in there. Martinelli does really well, cutting it back to Zinchenko on that byline. Well defended again by Ethan Pinnock. And if there is a man in the match so far, it has been Ethan Pinnock. Jesus gets quite fortunate with that touch, but works the shot. It's poor. It's not. It's just not good. It's just not good. But this is what it did. Ramsdale. Man, what the heck is that? He just slammed it into the ground. Mate, he's not looking good. He's a Johan Vissa. Surely offside there. Yeah. He's having a few mares today. Ramsdale. Thomas Frank there chewing his gum aggressively, looking like Alex Ferguson in his prime. Big up to yourself, Geordie. We've got another Newcastle fan in the house who is going to be gassed again. Big up to yourself. Love for joining the stream. And big win for you guys and congratulations. No.
We should move the U and the G. And also remove every bit of the letter because he's not saying it.
He's just very happy, Drew. 1v1 because Newcastle beat Chelsea 4-1 today. There you go. Oh, and Yuaka. Zinchenko does well. Martinelli now. Martinelli, can he get a shot off? Cut back. Jesus deflected. Oh, corner. It didn't look like he hit that with some conviction there, but Frank Onyeka gets away with it there. Martinelli does well to pick out Jesus. Martinelli's looking better. He's growing into this game a little bit more. Probably him and Zinchenko have been Arsenal's best attacking threats so far in this game. Big up to yourself, Casey, in the building too. Love to see that there. Ramsdale when asked to concentrate for 5 minutes. I can't, I'm finished. Not a good corner again from Trossard. What are these terrible corners, brother? You haven't really got Trossard into the game. Yeah, we're causing more problems on the left than we are on the right today. What a throw, Zinchenko. Cut back. Goes out to Saka, into Ødegaard. He looks like he wants to shoot. It's to Trossard. Back to Saka. Clips one in. Jesus! Saved by Flecken. Trossard heads it in. And Arsenal take the lead. Yeah! Come on! Leandro Trossard on the back post yet again. Great ball that was from Saka. The reason I was a bit hesitant to celebrate, I thought he was offside. I was just talking about Trossard. Hasn't really got into this game a little bit. Brilliant throw from Zinchenko on awareness to find Martinelli. Cuts it back. It works out to Saka. They work it really well here. Saka onside. Is Trossard. Oh, he looks it to me. It's tight. It is certainly tight, I can tell you that. VAR will have a look at it, of course. Oh, I don't know. I think he might be ahead of the ball. It's a good header from Jesus. A brilliant save from Mark Flecken.
That's pretty cool. Is that new, that lid?
Yeah, it is. That's what I was talking about, man. The lids. Have you seen the lids on the monsters now? Yeah. Oh, he looks offside to me. I don't know. He looks offside on that angle. Oh. Oh, I'm doing the Gary Neville. Oh, you know that one. This is why I was a bit hesitant to celebrate. I need it though. We need this. Trossard with another back post header, like he did against Burnley. He came out at least a bit better though today. Checking that foot. You see, the problem is here. It's the angle. You can't quite tell. I think Jesus' foot is ahead of Trossard's. I think. Is he beyond the... No, he's offside. No goal. 0-0. Trossard is offside. No goal, Matt G. What is that? They want you to break into the can these days. I know. It is weird. It's so you can shut it as well, bro. So you can open it and shut it like that. That's how you shut it. Yeah. They're a bit weird. Brentford fans are cheering and doing the Trossard celebration.
True.
No goal. 0-0.
True,
VAR.
Yes, they do want you to break in like a burglar. Then the alarm will go off that's secured on it.
Yeah, Drew agrees with you. But 0-0. See, well, can I just say, against Brentford, seems like the Lions are working this year. Couldn't work last year, though, could they? When we needed to. Looks offside. While I'm looking at Jesus' foot, it's not the foot, it's where the ball is. And that foot looks like it's just ahead of that ball for me as well. Unlucky, but a bit more encouragement there. Arsenal, let's go. Of course, they gave it as offside. I know. This year, they couldn't do it for last year, which literally, them PGMOL apologies, yeah, kind of cost us the league. Arteta's blood vessels at breaking point now, I know. But Arsenal, can we grab one before half time? Trossard, his pass is cut out by Ben Mee. They can't spring a counter attack. Gabriel picks up the loose ball into Martinelli. Godos wins the ball. Cleared away again. Zinchenko being pressed by Brian Mbeumo. Zinchenko with a brilliant hook back. And that's surely a free kick, and it is. Ajer, and he boots it away. That should be a yellow card for Christopher Ajer for kicking the ball away. Absolutely. Good decision, referee. Good decision. Definite free kick. The whistle went ages ago, and he still decided to clear the ball away. So he knew exactly what he was doing. You see, Gabriel Jesus alert, aware to the situation. Come on, Arsenal. 3 minutes added on. We're entering the 46th minute now. Can Trossard finally get a good cross into the box? Maybe that disallowed goal should give him a bit more confidence with his set pieces. I don't know how, but you get what I'm saying there, people.
How long is this?
2 more minutes till half time.
And then we can...
No, because I'm still streaming.
Yeah, but...
when the game's done.
We'll have to use the torch.
Yeah. Trossard now. In swinger. It's a good opportunity to get one of them. I call them Schrosses. If you can get a Schross into the box, a shot/cross. One of them ones where it takes a little flick and it gives the keeper no chance. Or even sometimes it takes no touch and still finds its way there. Trossard does go for that. Arsenal players protesting for a handball there. Didn't look like handball to me. Zinchenko just hooks one right back up into the air. That's not even a foul. Saliba brings it down. Does really well. Cool, calm, collected under pressure there, William Saliba. But here's Saka now. Saka works it out to Zinchenko. This left side's a problem for Brentford. Martinelli. Into Rice. Back to Zinchenko. Works it back out now to Gabriel. Can we work it right? We've got the overload on the right now. Here's Zinchenko. Whips one in again. Good ball. What? God. Tomiyasu was there. He tries to go for the audacious flick. But Tomiyasu, surely he's got to give him a call there. Leave it. Oh, Tommy. He should have shouted him. I don't think he shouted him. I don't think Tommy shouted him. another chance. Arsenal ended the first half much better than we started, by the way. But yeah, this half-time will be here in about 10 after this goal kick, I believe. And that's a poor goal kick. He's just like he kicked that out for touch there. Yeah, half-time, whistle, goals. It is 0-0. Arsenal, of course, having that disallowed goal for offside. Looked like a tight call. But looked like the right decision from the referee. My frustration is that in this exact same fixture last year, they forgot to put the lines on, didn't they? But Aaron Ramsdale has been extremely fortunate to be keeping a clean sheet at this stage with a few moments of errors. The first one was a joke, and Declan Rice is the reason why it isn't 1-0 to Brentford. But yeah, 0-0 at half-time. Arsenal in that first half were not as the start of the game, very sloppy in possession at the back in the final third, but we grew into that game towards the end of that first half. We started to get into the box a little bit more. Zinchenko and Martinelli, especially on that left-hand side, they've been the ones causing the problems and asking the questions of the likes of Sam Angolos, Christopher Ajer, but we need to get the likes of Saka, Odegaard into the game a bit more, because where we did get that disallowed goal, where really and honestly, Gabriel Jesus gets a good header, should really be scoring. I think he's a free man alone in the box. We've seen him score against Brentford in this exact same fixture at the Gtech last year. So yeah, they've had their moments. Saka did really well there for that disallowed goal. But yeah, we need to get them involved in the game a little bit more, because there is where we can cause the problems for Brentford. They've made that middle. I've kept saying it throughout the stream. Tight, compact, hard to play through, hard to break down. But when we're out there, out wide, work the overloads with your Tomiyasus, with your Odegaards and that right side, with your Zinchenkos, with your Martinellis, Trossards out on that left. And that's where you're going to cause problems. Jesus floating in and around, being a nuisance for the three centre-backs, of course. But yeah, Arsenal, a bit more at the end of the first half, throughout the second half. And we should take the lead, and less of the start where Ramsdale was moving mad. He's got them out of the way. He's had his shaky moments. Let's hope now Arsenal can make the breakthrough, and then from there, stay strong, stay resolute, maybe force Brentford out a little bit more. If we can get that goal early in the second half, then it will cause them more problems. But the longer it stays 0-0, the more they're going to grow in confidence, the more we're going to be a little bit more impatient with the ball, I think, and the more susceptible we're going to be on the counter-attack. And I feel like this game is going to end up with a winner, not with a draw at this stage, just because of how both teams have poised so far. Brentford a hard team to break down, but Arsenal much better towards the end of that first half. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Any Arsenal fans in here, or any neutrals that have watched that game? You an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite player?
Saka.
And who's your second favourite player? Saka. I thought, is it
Martinelli?
Martinelli?
And Saka and Martinelli are my first favourite players. And same with Saliba.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Got to hear what Moss says about Odegaard now. Moss, it's his first game back.
And don't forget
He has a weak cranium. Unbelievable. Is he? Yeah. Big up to yourself as well, man. Love to see you in here as well, people. But yeah. Arsenal's bench isn't looking good today, I will be honest. It's still saying 1-0 on there. It's not, mate. It's not 1-0. It's 0-0. They disallowed that goal. But yeah, our bench, we've got Havertz, who we could call upon in the attacking sense. Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson. Not as strong as it's looked previously, when we've had Vieira, who's out with a 3-match suspension, Emil Smith-Rowe. But yeah, we got a few names, but hopefully we won't need to call upon them yet. I'm sure Gabriel Jesus isn't going to be able to play the full 90. I'm positive about that after he played the full 90. Aaron Ramsdale has been terrible. Been very, very fortunate in a few moments in that game. Very, very fortunate. Made a good punch for a set piece. I like he's been taking a few more risks. Excuse the errors for a second. He's been taking a few more risks, but mate, man, them errors, they could have been costly, and they could have led to Brentford taking the lead. And if Brentford take the lead, that's right into their game plan. They're right. It's perfectly set up for them then. And that's the fine margins. And that could be the difference between Arsenal winning in the league or not. And yeah, you'll most likely have to play against these again. But as I already feel, guys, kind of what I've seen this season, I was one of them that thought, you know what, maybe that we can see a bit of that rotation between Raya, Ramsdale at the start of the season. But as soon as Raya came in that Everton game and I saw how Raya played, mate, I put that theory to bed because they're not similar. They do not play similarly, David Raya and Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal fans are kidding themselves. I'm being genuinely serious, kidding themselves when they think that, Ramsdale's just as good as Raya in terms of what he wants to do. Yeah, probably as a technical goalkeeper, etc., like shot stopping and what you expect from your goal, maybe, but Raya actually outperforms him in that metric anyway. But yeah, I think there is levels between Ramsdale and Raya is that step above. And if Arsenal are going to be title challengers, we're going to be needing David Raya to be as accurate as in the game as possible. The reason I said accurate because Paxton's hit the stats right here: 7 out of 14 passes, 2 out of 9 in long accurate long passes. That, my friend, ladies and gentlemen, is why David Raya starts. That is why 50% of his passes, guys, that's including short passes, he's made 50%. How many touches has he had on the ball as well? This is what I like to look at in terms of touches, because when you look at a player's touches, you know how involved they are in the game. Ramsdale touches, he's had, 16 touches. The difference is night and day. Raya has plenty more of them because he's much more comfortable, and the defenders feel way more comfortable playing the ball to him in them situations. Rice saved our backsides ridiculously there. Yeah, it's packed, man. It's there's night and day. Ramsdale, on his day, he's not a bad goalkeeper at all. But from what Arteta demands and how he wants us to play, whether you like it or not, he doesn't do what he wants. It's as simple as that. That's why Ramsdale's not playing. That is why. And yeah, get me David Raya back in goal. It would be an interesting discussion to have with a lot of the Arsenal fans. If you disagree with me, let me know in the chat. For my match reaction, I won't be able to do a match reaction tonight, but I will do one tomorrow in regards to this game, whether it's a win or draw. To be honest, no matter what happens, yeah, I'm going to be talking about Aaron Ramsdale and Raya throughout most of that. Hopefully there's no ridiculous refereeing decisions that will probably take up that, like we see like in the Newcastle game, because we should have been speaking about other things in there. Me and King still did a good job, I feel, that we spoke about the other topics. But yeah, I don't want no controversy surrounding that, but I'd rather talk about this is what's made it clear, ladies and gents. I've said it, and a lot of people believe me. Not a lot of people believed others when they tried to say it as well. Not just me. I've seen plenty. King was talking about it too, and people are like, nah, I don't see the level difference. Mate, it's night and day. The guys, Paxton, you're in here. Who's a better goalkeeper? Aaron Ramsdale or David Raya? Who is a better goalkeeper? I don't think Raya's in that Alisson or Edison bracket, because they're the world's best for me. They're world class, like at what they do. Alisson's a world class shot stopper, and Edison's the best ball playing goalkeeper with the ball at his feet. Even they make mistakes, and Alisson's really good. Like, he's probably up there, but he's not as good as Edison with the ball at his feet. But yeah, all round goalkeeping, excellent. David Raya, Aaron Ramsdale. You know my thoughts. It'll be interesting to hear yours. But yeah, second half should be back. Any changes tactically? No, I don't think there is any changes that we need to make, actually. from how he ended that second half. Just really work the ball out wide as quickly as possible and get those overloads. At first, I thought Ramsdale would step up his level, but he hasn't. Raya is clear. And Pax, I'm with you. And I every single word that you've said there, totally agree with. And that is what I would have said as well. I thought Ramsdale would have stepped his game up. I thought Ramsdale would have went, okay, my time to level up now. Because we've seen him take that step up from Sheffield United to Arsenal and increase his level of performance. But today has shown you this is one step too far for Ramsdale. And yet he'll be a good goalkeeper. He'll have a great career in a different team, maybe not trying to compete for the title, or that maybe just play a completely different system where they don't rely on their goalkeeper as much, can be a bit more transition-based, then that's fine. But yeah, not in this Arsenal team and how we want to control, dominate possession, dominate territory up high, a little bit like Man City do to a lot of their opponents. But yeah, Apax echo that word for word as well. The comparison between players in the Discord is in the Discord T. Is it? Let me have a look into this now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, did you hear me then? I could hear myself then. How are you, Drew? How are you feeling about the game?
How long's left?
Here it is. Here, Pax has done a good job. I'm going to read out some of the key statistics. Save percentage. David Raya, 67% to Aaron Ramsdale's 56. So better save percentage right there. We got the 45 minutes in the second half plus a bit of added time. XG conceded. Aaron Ramsdale from last year. This is a good statistic that you brought up right here, Pax, because everyone takes the mick out of XG a little bit, but it kind of tells you a lot. He underperforms XG a lot, Aaron Ramsdale. Yes, we've seen him have incredible games, like against Tottenham, like against Liverpool in that second half, but he consistently underperforms XG in terms of the shots that he's facing. They shouldn't be going in. And better, like the likes of Alisson overperform, David Raya overperform their XG, and they did, and they have done for a lot of their time in the Premier League. Whereas Aaron Ramsdale underperforms it, so he lets more goals than he should be. Really, Raya makes more saves as well, makes more saves per 90, acted as a sweeper keeper, has that more times, whatever the metric they use for that. My eyes tell me that the same as well. These statistics just give me that certainty with my eyes. This is what I've seen. And now, if you don't believe me, the statistics are here to back up my points. And this is excellent. I appreciate this here. High claims. High claims just means claiming from crosses. David Raya has claimed 10 to Aaron Ramsdale's 2. That's a stark difference, ladies and gents. Recoveries. This again, recoveries shows you how high that they're playing. David Raya, 73 recoveries to Aaron Ramsdale's 30. That's more than double. And Raya, yes, he's played more games, but it's not that many more. It's not that many more. How many games have we played? We're in game week 13. Ramsdale's played, 5? And then Raya's played 8. So he's played 3 more games, and he's got more than double. Come on. The levels are different. It's stark. But yeah, second half, grab that goal. Maybe grab as many as you want. To be fair, Matt G said it earlier. Let's grab 4. Let's go do that in the second half. Brentford tire. The player traits also shown now. Yeah, it's not looking good, and there you go. 90%, 92% high claims. This is David Raya, and I've said the best part about his game is claiming crosses, and it certainly is. Goals conceded, 90%. So yeah, he's very good with shot stopping, sweeper, goods, clean sheet, keeps him a lot. And then, mate, I've just seen it. Guys, I'm not going to hear Saturday reading the statistics, but it's poor viewing. It's just shocking. It's just not good. Big up to yourself, Shay. Love to see you in here. I've had a little bit of a rant on the difference between Raya and Ramsdale. But yeah, the second half, the players are coming out. I want to see fast start to this game. Ramsdale, get that smile back on your face, son, because we need you for the next 45 minutes. It might be the last 45 minutes he plays in the Premier League for Arsenal. It might be, but mate, get yourself a clean sheet here. Oh my word! Come on, Arsenal, big one. Come on, second half energy. The energy's here for me. Let's make sure the energy is here for the Gunners. Thank you. They're in that huddle, having this big chat, big 45 minutes. Arsenal with a win can go top of the Premier League after the draw between Manchester City and Liverpool. Aaron Ramsdale sticking his tongue out to the Brentford fans. He might perform better in the second half because he's got the Brentford fans behind him. Probably just saying, you're just a David Raya. David Raya. They probably should be saying that. But come on, Arsenal. Big one now. I was close with the Newcastle game. I said 3-1 and it was 4-1. Oi, big up to yourself, Shay. I don't think I didn't go for a Newcastle win and they smashed it. So yeah, there's a nice 1 point for you. Nearly 3 points, Shay. Nearly. Big up to yourself. We go long. Come on, Jesus. Big second half for you. Ethan Pinnock up to Martinelli. Come on. Go on, Martinelli. Into Saka. In the box now. Saka. Crossing. Oh, deflects over. Oh, and it's a goal kick as well. Oh, my word. What a chance that is already in the first 30 seconds of the second half. Ethan Pinnock doesn't deal with that well. Martinelli picks up the second ball, works it out to Saka. He's in the box, has Ben Mee and Vitaliel out for company, gets the crossing on his right foot. It's a very lucky, fortunate deflection there from Ethan Pinnock. And it hits off Ødegaard and goes out for a goal kick. It could have easily squirmed its way into the back of the net. Okay. Yeah, that's calm. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And here's Ramsdale. Kicks it out for a throw-in. Ramsdale and the Arsenal players protesting, saying it should have been an Arsenal throw-in there. Saying he took a deflection off of Brian and Wemo. Adamant in their protests. And did it? Didn't look like it, but may have. But that's a big chance now because Brentford do love a long throw. Ethan Pinnock getting ready to take one here. Come on, Ramsdale, do me a favour, yeah. Shut me up and go and claim this ball. Make this yours. Run through, but he's gone short. There you go. Pinnock in a right wing role. Big throw now. Expected to come. Come on, Arsenal. Defend this well. Defend your box. Aaron Ramsdale, command your box, son. Here we go. Long throw, Ethan Pinnock. First flick on. Gabriel. Goal kick. Goal kick. Simon Godos thinks it's a corner. Gabriel's down. Took a little whack to the face, I believe. He should be all right, though. Should be fine. Big Gabby. Loves these physical battles. Godos' arm was probably... Do you know what? That's a corner, by the way. That is a corner. They should have had a corner there. Ramsdale goes long. It's a good ball, that is, to Jesus. Nice flat. And then Arsenal. Oh, Ødegaard. Take a touch, lad. He tries to flick it on first time. He could have taken a touch. Get it down. Whoa, Trossard. What are you doing, lad? Bring it down. Relax, Arsenal. Relax. Ramsdale. That one's high. That one's not good to deal with. Second ball. Come on, Erdegaard. God, can you work it out left? Can you? Oh, that's the problem with Erdegaard. A bit too one-footed, man. You could have worked that out to Martinelli. He was in bare space, but he's never going to use his right foot. I don't think I've ever seen Erdegaard use his right foot. Here's Zinchenko out to Martinelli. Swings one in, and it's nothing. It's a nothing ball. Do you know what? Is it a good cross? I don't think so. No. Saka puts his hand up. No. Well, easy to manage. Arteta saying, let's go. Come on. Composure, lads. Composure. Come on. It's not been an entertaining spectacle. This is far from it in this game. Far from an entertaining spectacle. But Arsenal have an opportunity to go top of the league, man. Let's just do it. Take it. And, you know, the good old cliche in football, first goal is going to be key. Brentford working it well here. Here's Jan out. Goes back. Norgard. Arsenal trying to put on a bit of a press now. Jesus. Pressing Flecken. He goes long. Only to find Gabriel. Brentford get the second ball. Erdegaard. Oh, Trossard can't get the second ball down. You know what? If there is a substitution I'm going to make, guys, I'd take Trossard off. Put either Havertz or Jorginho on, and Martinelli, 2 hands in the back there, son. You know that's usually given as a foul. Only a couple of players on the bench that can work for Arsenal as well as for Brentford would take this result. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they would. They'd love this result. Be a bit of encouragement at home, build that sort of fortress again. And yeah, they're showing one of the substitutes that we could look to bring on in Kai Havertz, left back for Germany. Scored 1 goal in 19 appearances for Arsenal. Not good enough. And I tell you, an interesting statistic that I saw with Kai Havertz, is Kai Havertz he's taken as many touches in the box per game as he did at Chelsea, but his shooting has been drastically worse, which was average anyway, but it's been well below par now. So yeah, not great. But come on, Arsenal, Ramsdale. Come on, I need to see. Show me something, Aaron. Show me something. Good ball. Not a bad ball into Martinelli. I don't mind them long passes. As long as they make it easy to... Oh, not easy to contest. Well, here's Brian and Mbeumo. Near post. He goes wide. He tries to catch Aaron Ramsdale at his near post, but can't get the shot on target. Wissa looks onside to me there. They've got a really good connection there, Wissa and Brighton and Mbeumo. To be fair, their forwards are just brilliant. Excellent recruiting from Brentford. Ramsdale, poor. That's not a good kick. We get the second ball. Gabriel, extremely fortunate there. But we work it. Come on. Can we take advantage of the spaces that Brentford have left there? Let's go. Saka out on his right now. Cutting back into Erdegaard. Into Rice. Let's go left. That's where we've caused Brentford the most problems. Is that on the left? Our disallowed goal did come on the right, though. So if we can work it from left to right. Osimhen assist. He's back. Looks like he's heading to Chelsea as it stands so far. They're making their interest loud and clear, and he's making his sort of interest a bit loud and clear by the seam. Oh, it's a good ball from Erdegaard. That's a really good ball to Martinelli there. Martinelli crosses in. Oh, it's just flicked just behind. Saka keeps it in. Does well there, Bukayo. And Arsenal get the corner. Corner for Arsenal. Come on, can we do better here? I love Ramsdale, but he's not covering himself in glory with this performance. Absolutely, Matt G. He's struggling today. He really is. In possession, out of possession. Well, he's not really had to make a save. The only problems that Brentford have really caused us is caused by Aaron Ramsdale. But yeah, he's not covering himself in any glory. He's not staking a claim to get back in this team. But Arsenal, can we score from this set piece? Saka with the in-swinger. Gets it near post. Headed up, well defended by Ethan Pinnock. And Vitaly Yellout's just going to boot it clear. And it goes out for a throw-in. Good catch by Arteta. Let's see if you could take a touch there, son. You know when you see them managers take good touches. Tommy. Brentford putting on another high press there. To Rice. Brilliant deck. Brilliant deck. Love that, Declan. Hence, this is why we spent 100 mil upon you. Oh, but Christian Norgard does excellently well. Another very good defensive midfielder in this league. Ever since he's come into this league, he's made that step up and he's shone. Christian Norgard. Erdegaard. Out to Zinni. Martinelli in swinger, headed up by Ben Mee. Here's Saka. It's got Erdegaard in the edge. Into Saka. Loses his footing. Looked like a push in the back there, but he might just get away with it. Where are you, Ramsdale? There you are. That's better, Aaron. That's what I like to see. Starting high. Martinelli, poor touch. And a yellow card for Martinelli. Right, I could concentrate for 90 plus minutes. Yeah, Martinelli, man. No! How can you give a yellow for that, man? Soft. But it's a poor touch from Martinelli to begin with. Do you know what? Do you know what I prefer about this kit? The collar. You know, I wonder if have you guys noticed with the Arsenal home kit, the collar, after 2 washes, it starts to get a bit frail and it starts to shrivel a little bit and it don't look as nice. Yeah, it feels like you have to buy a new one each time. Yeah, they're not very durable, the home kit. Looks nice, but not very durable. Here's Erdegaard. Gets it out early. Martinelli, please get this down, lad. Get this down, lads. He can't get it down. It's a Brentford throw-in. Come on, Arsenal. Get back in your positions, lads. Come on. Martinelli putting on a press there. Ooh. Flecken does well to get it out to Pinnock. And it's back to Flecken. Oh, 56 minutes. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. Zinni, brilliant. Well done in the air. Oh, and Buemo came on his blind side. You got to expect that there, Zinni. You did well to win it, and then you just got too relaxed. Yeah, no. Ben Mee's going to swing one. No, he's not. Goes back to Yami. Look. Then it works it out to Yanao. Ben Mee. Drew, come upstairs. Good tackling, Tross. Onyeka still got it, though. It's not one of them FIFA tackles, guys. when you win the ball, but it still lands to the opponent. There you go. Saliba. Well marshaled on Brian and Buemo there. And then Ramsdale just boots it out for a throw-in. Need a bit of cold calmness and composure there again. Brentford winning 67% of the total duels so far in the second half. Not good, Paxton. You know how Mikel Arteta loves his duels. You have to win your duels. We're not winning our duels at all. Brentford are the ones winning their duels. That's why the game's still 0-0. Come on. Our ball. Come on, Arsenal. Let's see a big second half. Who's winning the duels? Havertz. Havertz does win his duels. Matt G, you are correct. He does win his duels. That's one good thing about Kai Havertz. Defensively, he's very good. And he wins his duels. Going forward, hasn't reached the levels that I expect him to. Zinni out to Martinelli. Go back to Zinni. Easy. Now, here we go. We can work something here. Zinni switches it out to Odegaard. Odegaard. Poor ball. I can't do this, man. This is not a good watch. This is not a good watch indeed. Eddie Nketiah is getting ready to come on. I'm guessing it's for Gabriel Jesus. Come on, Arsenal. Oh, Eddie Nketiah. Again, not really feeling that substitution, and I'm sure many Arsenal fans aren't as well. But Arteta. See ya. Yeah, monster. Are you a monster? Are you a little monster? Ramsdale with a sidewinder. It's a good, not a bad ball, but doesn't find Jesus. Ethan Pinnock wins it. There's another duel that they've won. 320 plus passes for Arsenal. So yeah, Arsenal having a lot more of the ball.
So far, so good. Not long left, and we can play.
So far, we're not winning. It's not so far so good. he just wants to get this game over and done with.
So we can play outside.
We're not playing outside for long. It's a bit late and dark.
We'll be using the torch.
What torch?
iPhone torch.
Oh, okay.
The iTorch.
Rice.
Cheap games be like.
Works it out to Zinchenko.
£100 to get this and that.
Go on, Jesus. Bit behind Zinchenko. That's probably his last action of the game as well. Brentford looking to counter-attack. They've got men over here. Here's Onyeka. Tries to find Wissa, but it's a poor ball. And Ramsdale comes and collects. Come on. Arsenal, come on. Saliba trying to carry us forward here into Trossard. Trossard into Odegaard. Now it's into Zinchenko. Out to Martinelli. Martinelli into Zinchenko. This wasn't a great pass for him to do anything first time with. From Martinelli. Just tries to cross it in, but it's another Brentford body there. And it's just booted up into the air by Onyeka. Rice gets the second ball. Does well there, Deck. Saka. Into Odegaard. Work it out left, lad. Into Trossard. Zinchenko. Martinelli. Tries to go on the outside. Simon Godos does excellently well there against Martinelli. Brilliant from Simon Godos. Neil Maupay reading the set pieces. Ready to come on Arsenal's arch nemesis. Neil Maupay. Could be coming on for the bees.
I can't wait till this game is over and done with.
Me too at the moment. It's not been a great watch.
Great that this game will be done within a little bit.
Brentford get the throw in as well. It flicks off of Gabriel's head. Do you think Arsenal going to win, Drew?
Yeah.
I hope so. Here's Norgard. Crosses one in. Ramsdale collects. Oh, just roll it out. Odegaard playing a bit deeper in the second half. Having a bit more of a role in the build-up. Go on, Rice. He's driving forward. Switches it out left to Jesus. Come on, Gabby Jesus. Still on the pitch here. Rice. Odegaard. Enter Ty, you're a disgrace and a cheat. I hope Brentford get relegated. Oh, for Neil Morpie. Ty's arch nemesis, indeed. Safe hands. Yeah, Rambo's had a few good claims in the second half. But here comes Eddie Nketiah. And he comes on for the number 9 in Gabriel Jesus. Just come back from injuries. First start since that injury picked up against Seville. Played 90 minutes early in the week as well, so he was never going to play the full game. I would rather have brought Jesus off of the bench, but he's not been good today. He's struggled a little bit, as well as Gabriel Martinelli. And the South Americans, post-international break, haven't looked great this week. So, yeah, in the big games earlier on in this one. Eddie Nketiah, he didn't go anywhere during the international break, wasn't picked for England. Make that impact off of the bench, please. You wasn't good against Newcastle. You barely had any impact on that game. Tommy, he's offside. Oh, sorry, Drew. It's just so frustrating. 54% of DRB goals compared to 16%. Havertz, come on, lad. Get on this pitch. Come on, Eddie. Prove those doubters wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove those doubters exactly, Matchy. That's what I want. That's what I want from Eddie. When he came on against Fulham, he had a big impact in that game. When he came on against Manchester City in the Community Shield, big impact. Need to see something similar to that there. There's Eddie. Wins it. Wins his 50-50s. He's up against a difficult opponent in Ethan Pinnock as well. Rice, he's been brilliant again. Matt G, you called it earlier on. Rice has been outstanding. Zinni, he's been good as well. Good ball into Eddie. Strength from Eddie. Good. That's it, Eddie. I'm cheering that on. Looking like potentially 2 substitutes for Brentford, Neil Morpie, and I don't know who that other brother is. With a snood on, who's covering his face. Gabriel to Odegaard to Tomiyasu to Odegaard to Saka into Rice. Back out to Saka now. Yeah, it's the boiler. Beeping. I don't know what that is beeping. Rice. Just working it around here again, Arsenal. They've got like 11 players back here, Brentford. Oh, yeah, the PlayStation is on. Martinelli. Oh, he tried to find Eddie Nketiah there, but it's well defended by Benjamin Meek. Did you turn the PlayStation on? Oh, was it an accident? I don't really know. Or did you do it on purpose?
No, the pad could turn that thing on.
Oh, okay.
Is it a UK spec?
Yeah.
Which cheap Chinese plastic.
Hey, well, I don't have no. What's wrong? I don't have nothing cheap. And
it is made in China.
Is it? Isn't it? I thought it was made in Japan.
Those ones are made in China.
Oh, okay. Saka in swinger. What? Oh, we won the header as well. I think the keeper probably would have saved it. Oh, fair play. Well spotted, Drew. Well spotted. Tim Robinson's having a word with Eddie and Yarmuluk. It's going to be another set piece goal if we're going to win this, guys. It's going to have to take that. It feels like it. Come on, Arsenal. I've got Gabriel in my FPL team and Saliba, but I feel like most people have got Saliba, so I'd rather a Gabriel goal, to be quite honest with you.
How long is
Headed goals conceded. Ooh, Brentford are in there for the headed goals.
No,
It's not corners though, is it? It's headed goals in general. Flecken catches it. About 22 minutes plus added time. Not too long.
I pretended to puke out this.
Did you?
Wheel. I like a wheel.
Nice. Come on. Flecken. And Buemo causes Saliba some problems there. Gabriel put under pressure, gives away a throw-in. 0.0 XG for Arsenal in the second half so far. Pax, we ended the first half really good. We've not created nothing. It's going to have to take a little bit of moment of luck or magic for Arsenal because we're not looking like we're going to create anything like through the system. You know what I mean? 0.0. Damning statistic there. Go back to the keeper, Eddie. Oh, Flecken! Oh, Eddie! If you slid there, you might have got that. But they've worked it brilliantly, Brentford. Now they're generating an attack of their own here. Here's Godos. Into Yarmiola, who shoots into the hands of Ramsdale. Easy catch. Can we counter him? Now? No. Still in the hands of Ramsdale. At least West Bromwich Albion are winning. I know. And Erik Backs is breaking my heart in this chat. He's hitting us with that reality check. Ramsdale into Rice. Ramsdale. It's a good ball to Martinelli there. Come on, Martinelli. Can we work it? Tommy. Not a good ball. Sorry. Hit my hand.
Not a good ball.
Exactly. Saka.
I thought this car would just crash into them.
Pinnock. No guys being put under pressure there by Trossard. And it's cleared out for a throw in Arsenal. Brentford taking a few more risks. And Shandon Baptiste.
What is that thing that guy's holding?
What's what?
With the one by size number thing.
Oh, that. It's this they use it for the numbers, for the substitutes, and you know when they add
what
time.
What are they called?
What do you call it actually? I forgot. Oh, it's evaded me. The board. They just call it the board says. The board says.
Can you search for them?
What do you want one?
Are they all made by Hugo?
No, I don't know. I actually don't know. What's worse, losing to Newcastle or drawing to Brentford? We lost to Newcastle anyway. So, yeah. I feel the two good teams at home. So you can't take any Premier League game lightly, to be quite honest with you. Hanno. You know, we know how difficult this league is. So yeah. I wanna win. We're competing for a title, so we need to win this type of game. Not easy. Man City couldn't do it. I'm just providing the stats, and that can't really ban City from my position. Fair point, Pax. I said Ipswich would win. Are they playing West Brom? Is it Ipswich West Brom? High flying Ipswich against high flying West Brom. To be fair, Carlos Corberan should go to a Baggies game. Baggies. Come on, Trossard with this corner.
Brentford losers. That'd be a good thing for Brentford.
It would be brilliant if they lost this game.
And they're called, we're the Brentford losers, they should say.
Trossard.
Go on this try if you...
Near post, well headed by Pinnock.
If you support Brentford, say the best ever if you support Brentford.
Best ever what?
Just that.
Nah.
Who supports Brentford?
Well, I've got subscribers who support Brentford. Go on, Rice.
They're losers.
Come on, Arsenal. Hey, Man United beat Brentford 2-1. I know it was at home, and thanks to the 90 minutes from Scott McTominay. I'll take Scott McTominay right now against these. Tommy into Rice. Turn. It's a good play. Tommy into Saka. Just go back, Sacks. Oh, he does well there. Odegaard, man. He's not been good.
I'm gonna crush this man bottle. One more bad thing.
Saliba. Oh, he's giving it away there, though.
I'm punching this like it's.
Play Tommy. Play Tommy Asu.
Now if you shout, I'll crush this bottle.
Odegaard limping a little bit. Took a hard challenge there on the knee. They hurt, but he's fine. It was a good tackle from Christian Norgard. Scandinavia, knee to knee thing. To be fair, I'd rather draw to Brentford than lose. Yeah, 4-1's a mad thing. McTominay as a second striker, he will cook, but the man them don't believe in the vision. Give me Tommy. Give me McTominay second striker. Yeah, McTominay Havertz off the bench. That's some size.
No, careful, it's a car that is gonna.
So I can't smack my chair. Big up to yourself, Bargav. Love to see you in here, man. What's up? Arsenal haven't been great so far, and my TV froze. Arsenal win the ball. Come on. Saka and Eddie get in each other's way. Yeah, thanks for hitting that for me. I wanted to. Saliba just watches more pie. Oh, Mbuemo. He wins it off of him there. Gabriel. Brilliant, Gabriel. Covers for his man there and wins the goal kick. Not great. It is not great. And big up to yourself, Rich. He says, we are terrible. Roy out after the 2-1 defeat to Luton today.
What team does that guy support?
He supports Crystal Palace. Do you know the one that was here for my one chip challenge?
Yeah.
It's him. Yeah. Stop it. Stop banging it now.
He supports that rubbish team.
Havertz hasn't even. He's not on the pitch, Bargav. He's still on the bench. He's not come on yet. And will he come on? Who knows? But here, Brentford now. Here's Mbuemo. Works it out to Mope. But Saliba's there. Just going to watch. No. Saliba does well. And Rice goes long to Eddie. He's battling for it. Ethan Pinnock always wins them duels. Oh, cheese! Zinchenko, that was cold. No! What are you doing, Zinchenko? I've just praised you, and then you go and do that. Yeah. No, is Jan out blocked? And Mbuemo! Off the line by Zinchenko! Oh! Big block by Alexander Zinchenko. He was the one who lost the ball.
Alexander!
It's my nephew. It's my nephew, Drew. Oh, man. That was a great ball from Mbuemo. And, you know, I think it's going in, mate. It's not, I don't see it's not, you know, it's a Mope. Beats Tommy Asu. Yeah, he beat Ramsdale there. 2 off the line. Twice to Brentford. He's crazy. I wonder what's the XG for Brentford packs? Let me know the XG. Not good for my heart. Not at all, Matt G. They've definitely got this. If you lose, I'm jumping on stream and being unbearable. Oh, go on to Chelsea fans. Blame him. Oh, man. Blame Drew.
Why blame me?
He says if we lose this game, he's coming on the stream and he's being unbearable because of what you said about Palace.
He is.
Yeah.
No.
Stop messing with that.
Why do you need that?
It's a cushion. Here comes Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. To be fair, I thought it'd be higher than that, given the fact that block off the line. I thought that would be almost 1 XG. It might change by now because of that block off the line. But yeah, I thought it'd be higher than that. Oh, Saka. The fullbacks are the wingers in the second half are not good. Not good. Saka and Martinelli again. Giving me Newcastle vibes. What is that? What was that sound?
I don't know.
Did you hear that as well?
What is it?
I don't know.
Ask them then.
Havertz is on for Martinelli. Makes sense. Martinelli's not been good. Also played a lot of the minutes for Brazil, coming back from international duty. Trossard moves out to the left. Havertz moves into that position. Martinelli was better in the first half. Oh, God. There is Havertz. Oh, go on, Havertz. Tries to get a crossing blocked. Or gives it away, now to Odegaard. Trossard. Loses footing. Keeps it, though. Zinchenko. To Rice. Oh, flashes it wide. Corner for Arsenal. Declan Rice tried to screamer from outside the box. Took a slight deflection. 0.7 XG now for Brentford. 1.01 for Arsenal. Is it? Which ones? Which one's the one? Where's our 1.01 come from? I don't know where we got that from, to be quite honest with you. I thought Brentford would have higher XG than us.
We scored.
Nah, we've got a corner. If we scored, I'd have went crazy. I'd have went nuts.
Why don't they score? Is it nearly finished?
Yeah, we got about 10 minutes plus added time.
Then we can do.
Come on, you Gunners, says Matt G. Come on. Yeah, we can. We can do. Come on.
I want to be supervised.
So we've had what, 0.02 XG, mate, in a second.
I gotta be supervised because I'm definitely afraid of the.
Oh yeah, of course we'd be supervised. You ain't stepping outside without no supervision. Again, what is that sound? Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Cross in. What? Where's the free kick there? Tim Robinson. I think this game.
I'm happy to get new hubcaps.
Give me a deflected goal. I'm begging for it. I'll give me an Arsenal deflected goal now. Jammy goal, penalty, you name it. Kai Havertz screamer, Tommy Asu bicycle kick, Aaron Ramsdale long ball, you name it. Kai wins his header there into Tross. Oh, Saka, second. Oh, Tommy into Odegaard. Gets it out to Zinchenko, lets it go for Tross. Swings one in. Oh, tries to find Kai's head. Now it's jumped to 1.12 XG. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. They've just added on the more pile one now, haven't they? Surely. Yeah, it makes sense now. So a draw would probably, I'd say a draw is probably about right, given how the game's gone. But I want to get a jammy one. Give me a jammy win. Long throw coming up for Brentford. Goes short. Yano clips one into the back post. Tommy, good challenge, Tommy. Saliba, brilliant Saliba. Stop kicking it. Ramsdale, it's all right. No. Play, Ramsdale. Go on, come on now, Arsenal. Rice carrying it up this left-hand side. Declan Rice trying to carry Arsenal up the pitch. Trossard into Kai Havertz. Oh, Saman Ghoddos. It's been brilliant today. Arsenal throw in though. Zinchenko. Into Rice. Back to Trossard. Out to Zinchenko. Goes byline. Goes for the dink cross. Headed away by Ben Mee. Saliba, edge of the box. Goes for shot. Wide. Didn't have the power to trouble Flecken. It was closer than I made it sound. But the power wasn't there. Tries a spectacular. Flecken had that covered. I want a jammy. The things I'd do for a jammy Havertz tap in, Matt G. They're things. Jammy, like, you know, a scruffy goal.
Guess what?
What's that?
Are you allowed to do this to kittens?
No. You got to treat kittens nice.
It's called scruffing.
Is it? 84th minute, about 6 minutes plus added time left in this game. Can Arsenal get one big opportunity in this second half? We need to take it if we get it. Hey, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. You can't play sounds. I'll get copyright strike. It's Saka. Into Eddie. Goal. Eddie, play it. What is wrong with you? Eddie, you've got to pass that ball there. No, that is so stupid. Eddie, that's the opportunity. What are you doing there? Shut the door, yeah? No. You've got Odegaard and Saka over there. That is a joke. Oh, man. Eddie. Can't believe that. That was it, guys. That was the upper. That won't even show up on the XG. Oh, Mbuemo. Oh, he falls over the ball there. Zinchenko did just enough. Oh, hold that up, Eddie. He ain't proving the data's wrong there, lads, ladies and gents. That is a joke. That was your moment, Eddie. A little slide rule pass to Saka or Odegaard. He could have played it in between them and it still would have found Odegaard. Here is Odegaard now. Into Tommy. To Saka. Come on. Moment of brilliance. That's all we need. Rice. Odegaard. Saka. Headed away. Saliba retrieves it for the Gunners. Back to Rice. Zinchenko. Trossard. Tries to find Zinchenko. Goes to Rice. Instead. Tommy. Saka. Cleared away. Saliba just heads it back into the danger area. It breaks for Morpie and Yanalt will just boot it long. Will only find Zinchenko. Arsenal trying to build some pressure now. With about 3 minutes left to go plus stoppage time. Here's Trossard. Arsenal scored some late goals this season. Important goals so far. Trossard to Saka. Saka. It's got Odegaard out there. Odegaard whips one in. It's not going to beat Ethan Pinnock though. Yet again. Tommy brings it down well. Out to Trossard. Trossard in the box. To Tommy. Oh, he didn't. He had his feet set for something else there, but he reacted well to still get a shot off. Rice. My heart's beating fast now. That just might be the monster kicking in. Odegaard. Saka. Havertz! Yes! Yes! Kai Havertz! Yes! Kai Havertz! At the back post! What have I told you? Come here! Yes! Kai Havertz! Come on! Come on! Come on!
I'm going
million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Salmon Amina, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Salmon Amina, waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Come on! Big goal. Cross to the back post. Kai Havertz. That is what we wanted. That might be an own goal. They might give it as an own goal. They might give that as an own goal. But Kai Havertz, big substitution off of the bench. I think they'll give that as an own goal, which is frustrating. It is frustrating. But Salmon Amina, waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Woo! Come on! I think they'll give it as an own goal. Oh my word. Keep it for Havertz. I beg. Big goal. Come on, Arsenal. Cleared away by Rice. Eddie, hold it. Hold that up. Here's Saka. Whoa. Yes, Rice. Come on. Big. No. Get that clear. Get that clear, lad. Good, Tommy. Come on. How much time we got left? Flicked on. Tommy, not a good header from Tommy Asu. Vitaliano whips one in. Zinchenko heads it at the back post. Eddie, good hold-up play. Oh, you got to play it to Saka there, though, Eddie. I'm paying everyone to make sure it's an own goal, trust me. I think they might give it as an own goal. I really do think they might. I do think they will. 4 minutes. That's a Havertz goal. Rich, it looked like an own goal for me because he looked like the keeper saved it and then he bounced it off his back leg. But I'm not sure if they'll give it because of that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I needs to be a Havertz goal. Long throw about to come in the box. Aaron, this is where you get your coin, lad. Free kick. 40. Thank you, Matt G, for letting me know. Thank you. That was a smash and grab results, not the one to look back. You don't look back on them in terms of the performance, but you look back on them in terms of the 3 points. That's what you do. And we need to take it. Oh, my word. I can't believe it. Oh. Come on, Arsenal. Declan, man of the match. Declan Rice. Oh, those of you that doubted Declan Rice, those of you that doubted about him being worth the money, look at Enzo Fernandez, look at Moises Caicedo, Romelu Lukaku, all these 100 million plus players. Look at Declan Rice. Levels. My midfielder, that is the man. He's been immense today. Matt G called it earlier on. He's been fantastic. What the best midfielder defensively, not best midfield, not best player in the league, because that's still Bernardo Silva and that for me. But the best signing of the summer, hands down. Come on. Let's see this out now. Declan, prove that. Jorginho. That's a ball hooked over there. They've got it on this right side now. Brentford, swing that one in. Rami. Good play, Ramsdale. That's what we want, lad. That's what we want. Come on. Nah. Doku, not better than Rice. Definitely not better than Declan Rice. Declan Rice was excellent versus them. Doku wasn't good against Chelsea either. Declan Rice smacked one in against Chelsea. You know what I mean? Declan Rice. He was the man of the match against you in that game there at Crystal Palace and easily so. Definitely the best player on the pitch there. He's been Arsenal's best player. Him and Saliba, a joke. Mate, Declan Rice, man. I'm sure you're going to get 1 million big up to yourself in the building. I love that. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Right there. Top of the table. Don't care about the performance. You do not care. Just get the 3 points and we move, please. And Buemo dinks one in. Tommy with a header. Zinchenko, calm. Relax. And Gabriel clears up to Eddie Nketiah. He loses his footing. Come on, man. We're in the 94th minute now. Brian and Buemo for Brentford. Goes out to the left towards Ben Mee. Shandon Baptiste. Clipped forward. Clear it, Jorginho. He does. One last chance for Brentford. Ethan Pinnock getting the long throw ready. They're throwing everyone up, bar the goalkeeper. Let it go into Ramsdale, and that's the game. That is the game. Arsenal snatch that win. We wanted that Havertz goal, Matty. We got it, Arsenal fans, Gooners. We got the win. Kai Havertz, Samana, waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Sorry to those headphone users. That last 5 minutes or so went crazy. But man, love that. Take it. Not a great performance at all from Arsenal, but we take it. Difficult ground to go to. Post-international break, you rarely do get top level performances, especially when you got quite a few players from South America who are key players in that team. But he did it, people. Big up to yourself, Bungle. 4:20 a.m. I went mental. Neighbours probably bare mad at man. Hey, to them. And trust me, Bungle, who cares when Kai Havertz scores again? Oh, I love it. Get in. The RB hat-trick incoming. No way. I'd rather Spurs win than that. Definition of smash and grab. And look at that table, Arsenal fans. Look at that table. Top of the league. Come on, Arsenal. Let's maintain this now. Spurs, can you do something for me against City? Probably not. No faith in that at all. But we're going to have to do our job. But we grab that win. We take it. Build on this now. Kai, you build on it. Look at this. Arteta dragging Kai Havertz over to the fans. This is his moment. Pointing at him. This is his moment. Oh, I'm so happy for him. Come on, if you're a football fan, you've got to be happy there. You seriously do. Because, someone's going through a tough time, having a lot of pressure, a lot of banter, Kai Havertz, Shy Havertz, this and that, and the other. Big goal in this game here. Sends Arsenal top of the league. Havertz! One more time before we go. One more time. But people, before I go, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. There's plenty more this will come from. We'll do a watch along for tomorrow. Tottenham versus Aston Villa. Everton versus Man United. Stay tuned, people. Get into the Discord server. Link is in the description as well. Join the community. We're going to be here, people. Listen to Paxton as well. Remember, people, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, do so now and help Tereak Talks get to 800. Really appreciate you there, my brother Paxton. Thank you for that. Thank you. And definitely do so. Also happy for Ramsdale keeping a clean sheet. Declan Rice is and Zinchenko, to be fair, were the reasons why he kept that. But it's another clean sheet for Arsenal. The best defense in the league continues. Guys, love to see that. Big up my bro. Big up Matt G. Well said, Pax. Exactly. Love to that. Love to you all, people. And let me sing it one more time for you. Samana. Waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Samana, waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again.